Invite a Budget Blinds style consultant to show you how to transform your rooms just by changing your window coverings. Canada's #1 choice for window coverings. Visit budgetblinds.ca today.
He's considered the next generational player after Wayne Gretzky, Mario Lemieux, and Sidney Crosby. Connor McDavid is the unanimous choice to be the first overall pick at this year's NHL draft. Now, last night, there was a shock felt all across the league as for the fourth time in 6 years, the Edmonton Oilers will be picking first, and ultimately, hockey's next best thing will be playing in Edmonton.
And we have a winner. The first overall pick in the 2015 NHL draft belongs to the Edmonton Oilers.
I think that minute where they're pulling out the cards, I think that was the fastest my heart's ever beaten. So it was for sure exciting.
He's flashy, he's skilled, and he's expected to be the next Sidney Crosby, a generational player which saw NHL teams purposely tank in order to better their odds at getting the Erie Otter. Now this season, the forward potted 44 goals, 76 assists for 120 points in just 47 games.
Not only Oiler fans are going to want to watch him, it's going to be all of the NHL is going to want to see this kid play in the NHL.
With the Oilers scoring the first overall pick at the 2015 draft in June, it's safe to say the club will select Connor McDavid. But it's not just the team that will score with number 97 in the lineup.
The first 20 games we're probably going to be packed just to see him.
While there is some backlash over the club getting the first overall pick for the fourth time in 6 years.
It's good for Edmonton. I don't think they deserve it. Like Connor McDavid is a good hockey player and he deserves to be somewhere that's worth playing for. And I mean, the Oilers have got the first round draft pick how many times now, and they can't seem to do anything with it. They just keep going further and further downhill.
Others are happy and still a bit stunned by the news.
It was so shocking. I didn't think we'd get it at all. If he's as good as they say he is, like Wayne Gretzky, I think that's a lot of pressure on the team, a lot of pressure on the coaching staff, because we've got these last first round picks and they haven't panned out.
I was in Edmonton last night when they did the draw, and there was people cheering and horns honking just like they had won the Stanley Cup. So it was definitely a different sight to see, I guess, just for a draft.
I hope it's good for them, actually. I hope that they'll come to the realization that some players on the team that need to leave do get traded or leave, whatever, and I hope McDavid makes a impact to the Oilers, and hopefully a cup will come back within the next 5 years.
Naramanisa, Newcap Sports. He didn't have a proper... All right, the draft starts June 26th in Sunrise, Florida. Well, to the Keystone Cup in Cold Lake, and a disappointing finish for the hosts. The Ice were booted from the medal rounds last night with the 5-0 loss, combined with the Thunder Bay Northern Hawks getting a win. Now, they would go on to the bronze medal matchup, and we will get to that in just a bit. But first up, the gold medal game, where the Campbell River Storm are looking to be the fourth straight BC team to win the championship. They would have to get by the North Edmonton Red Wings first. And in the early first, Storm open up the scoring. Tyler Welch feeds Trevor Bottomley, roofs it for his first of the tourney. Now, middle frame, Storm looking to double their lead. Josiah Friesen cuts in all alone. Joe Mandrusiak with the glove save. Now, score 2-0 for Campbell River when number 91, Gavin Rouser, doing his best, Steven Stamkos. He will score. Now, the Red Wings, they respond late in the period. Jacob Mandrusiak with the takeaway. Flips it on net, and Tom Brennan with the finish. It was 4-1 for the Storm after 40. Third period, 5-1 game. Lyle Smith with his first of 2 in this period. What a shot. But Campbell River doubles up on Edmonton 6-3. They are your 2015 Keystone Cup champions. All right, over to the bronze medal game. Matt Richard and his Saskatoon Quakers taking on Thunder Bay. The Hawks strike first. Nick Daigan with the wrister. But Quakers, they will answer the bell right back. In fact, it'll be MacArthur Bell picking up the loose puck off the post and in his third. We're all tied up at 1. Game 2 on Hawks now. Quakers will pull even on the power play. Cody Pettipiece throws one on net. And well, Mitchell Schwartz gets a piece of it, 2-2. It was a back and forth affair in the first 20 minutes, 6 goals in total. Now we'll head to the third. Game knotted at 4. And well, here's your game winner. Joe Bristow taps in the rebound. 5-4 the final. Saskatoon takes bronze. And finally, the Spruce Grove Saints are hoping third time's a charm in their quest for the AJHL championship this postseason. Now, the team had a 3-0 series lead before the Brooks Bandits stormed back to win 2 straight. Tonight, they are back in Brooks, where Spruce Grove hope they can finish them off for good. But what a comeback it would be for the Bandits if they could force a Game 7. Puck drop for that one is at 7 o'clock.